Hello, welcome to Leetcode Weekly Contest 484. We are solving problem count, Caesar, Cipher pairs. So this problem we are given a vector of string of size n, and every string is of size m. Now, and they also are in lowercase English letters. We have to make s and t similar. And how we can make it? That is, we can replace every letter in the chosen string. That is, we either choose s or t and replace them with the cyclically next element. So a can replace with b, b can replace with c, or a can eventually land up being c if we do the operation twice. But that has to happen on entire string at that particular string, right? And we to return the number of such pairs. So the idea over here is, let's say I have BCD and UVW. Now what I'll do is I will make it relative to A. So I want to convert the entire strings with starting point as A, so that this will give me a reference point, and accordingly I can map it. So for example, I have BCD. What I'll do is I'll try to map it with, if instead of B, if it was A. So difference is 1. A and B difference is 1. So I will reduce it to A. B minus 1. C minus 1 is B. D minus 1 is C. So this is how I got BCD to ABC. Now UVW. Let's say I have distance x between A and U. So U minus x will give me this A. Now V minus x should be giving me this B, or it may be any character, but you got the idea, right? That I have to start with character A initially in order to make it all the one relative to it. So that is what I've done is I have created this ordered map of string and long long. Now what I'll do is I simply iterate my words array. I take the difference, that if the very first character minus A, what is the difference? As I told you, for B it was 1, similarly for you it was x. Now, what I'm doing is basically I'm iterating now my that simple string, entire that vector string, that particular string I'm iterating with that difference for every character difference. But if let's say the difference goes beyond a, like a smaller case, if it is going beyond that, in that case what I'll do is I'll see the leftover, how much it cost me to land up to a, and then left minus minus is basically landing back to z, right? Because it is cyclically, and then removing the left whatever the element is and the character element, updating that words of ij with that character, and updating that simply into the map, so that the counter I have. Now what I'll do is I simply get an answer initialized with 0, and for I will now iterate this map, and the answer will be I dot second into I dot second minus 1 by 2. This is simply here. If the count was 2, 2 into 2 minus 1 by 2, and simply return the answer. So that was all for this question. Thank you.